Hello wrestling fans, I'm Bobby Black from the Unsquared Circle, bringing you the true face of pro wrestling. And I heard this news yesterday, but I wanted to wait till today to make the video because I heard about it a little late, and at that time, you know, I didn't want to stay up too late to do it. So, apparently, Bret Hart has re-signed with the WWE. Workout! Dude, I like really got his t-shirt on, I got his DVD, and I have some, and an action figure somewhere. Oh my god, it's like so cool. Oh my god, Bret Hart's coming back. Oh. Sorry about that. I just had to have a workout moment for there. Yeah, apparently Bret Hart has signed a short-term contract with the WWE, which will last from January 1st, 2010 up through the beginning to mid-April, which will take them through WrestleMania. Probably will be come back as a guest general manager and probably stick around. And Spinnernet said it best. I really hope he stays as like a general manager for a while. Screw these unless The Rock comes back, which I'm not a huge Rock fan, but the guy's great on the mic. You know, unless The Rock comes back, don't do any more guest hosts. You've done enough, and your ratings aren't getting much better. Bret Hart will probably bring your ratings up, and he'll bring your ratings up every week. So, stick with what works. I'm telling you, this will work. People will watch Bret, especially the fact that he will be on the Raw brand, which I also think Spinner said about Shawn Michaels, Triple H, well, Jerry Lawler, many other people that he's feuded with. And with the Hart Dynasty on SmackDown, it's interesting to see what they'll do here. They might bring the Hart Dynasty to Raw, and maybe start have Bret as like the mentor to D.H. Smith and Tyson Kidd and Natalia, and have them. And maybe they could bring Jim Neidhart back, and have him wrestle a little bit, because I know he's been wrestling a little bit. Give him a really light legend schedule. I know the guy's getting really up there. You know, maybe have him wrestle on a part-time basis with the Hart Dynasty and really give the Hart Dynasty a push, because this is when they'll get it, this is when they'll need it, heading into WrestleMania. And if Bret brings the Dynasty to Raw, and then Jim Neidhart comes back, it's kind of like an in-ring mentor, and Bret's like an out-ring mentor, I'm telling you, this push will work for the Hart Dynasty. They could have a flag on a pole match, they could do, they could relive moments that the new PG audience and that the kids and that people want to see again. They could relive these moments. It's been so long that it'll be new for so many people. And yes, I know, a lot of the older wrestling fans will be like, oh, we saw this all back in 96, 97, 95, whatever. But to so many people, it will be new. And honestly, I didn't watch WWE back when this first happened. Like the Hart Foundation rivalry with the United States and evil Canada stable. I didn't watch it back then. I like Bret Hart, but I didn't really watch WWE. I started watching it in WCW around 96, 97. So anyway, I'm very stoked about having Bret Hart back in the WWE. Even if it's short term, I think it's a good change. I think it will bring good... I think Bret's going to kind of put Vince in his place and say, this is what needs to happen. Because Bret Hart knows how to run the backstage of a promotion. And if that would have happened in WCW, if they would have let Bret run it, it probably would have ran a lot better in WCW too. Anyway, that is my 2 cents, and I'll probably post this as a response to Spinnernet's video. That's my hopes and dreams for Bret Hart returning to the WWE. I hope it all works out, and I might even watch Raw from now, for a while now, and see what happens. Especially with Kofi, with the big push he's been getting, and Sheamus as WWE champion. I'm not a huge fan of Sheamus, but you know what? At least it's not Cena, Orton, Triple H. And we'll see how the guy does. You know, give him a shot. He hasn't done that bad so far in his pre-championship. And yes, people have earned it before him. And this is, I guess, my Sheamus rant on this whole video. People have earned it before Sheamus, but you know what? I think Sheamus stepped up to the plate, and we'll see what he does. And if this is a total botch, then we'll have more Cena, Orton, Triple H for the rest of our lives. Anyway, this is Bobby Black from the Unsquared Circle, bringing you the true face of pro wrestling. I'm stoked about Bret Hart. I hope you are too. Whoop-a! Later.